Hello and welcome to our first instructional video for using R. We're going to be using the statistical software called R throughout this course. So this first video will just get you introduced to how to actually download R onto your computer. Now, depending on the type of computer you have, you might have to download a different version. This video will focus on downloading R for Windows. Some of these steps will be similar if you have a Macintosh or a Linux system, so just be aware of the differences, and I'll try to locate where those differences will arise as we go through this one. So we're going to start by going to the rproject.org. You can also find this by just Googling R as well, or R statistics. So here is the home page for R. One of the best things about R is that it is a free software. So a lot of different statistical softwares could cost anywhere from $100 to $800 for a license. Those licenses usually last for about a year. R will be free to you for as long as you keep it on your computer. New updates for R come out probably around every 3 or 4 months. It's not necessary that you update every time. I think I still use a version from a year ago, but if you want to get to more cutting edge sort of things, you'll want to download R as often as it updates. For the purpose of this course, we're not going to need any of the new fancy things. All this stuff will be built in and ready to use. So to begin, we'll go to this link right here where it says download R, and we need to choose our CRAN. Now our CRAN will be important in terms of, we want to make sure that the language will be the same. So if we are English speakers, we're going to want to choose hopefully a country that will support that. It used to be the case where you needed to pick the CRAN that was closest to you for data to move swiftly and to help downloading time. Of course, with the speed of internet now, it's not as important. Just because old habits die hard, I usually go with the Iowa State CRAN, being located here in Nebraska. Since I started using R, my CRAN has been Iowa State. Of course, now KU, University of Kansas, would be closer to me, but I still use Iowa State, so I'll select this. Now I'm downloading R for Windows. If you have a Macintosh with the operating system 10, you'll go to this route. If you have a Linux, you'll go this route. Once I have R for Windows, I can go to this install R for the first time. Essentially, it's going to be giving me the base packages. So I click that, click download R 3.3 for Windows, and I'm going to want to save R to my computer. Once it's finished downloading, you'll go and click Run, and this will take you through the installation of R. That's fine. We want English. Next. Read the important information. Choose a file folder. R will create its own folder. Here you can choose where you want to keep R. Included here are 2 different versions of R, 32-bit and a 64-bit. Depending on how much power you want, You could choose either one of these two if you're concerned about space. Either the 32 or 64-bit will be fine. I usually download both, but you can choose either one. It won't make any difference. Keep the message translations and the core files. You can choose between either of these two. Just go ahead and accept the defaults. Start menu folder will create for you. You can have it create a desktop icon if you want. You do want it to be able to associate R with R data files. That will be important, as I'll be giving you some R data files later on. You want to be able to just click on those files to open up R directly. And now we just wait until it is finished installing. Almost there. And there we go. So we will hit finish, and I will look for, here it is in my mess of files. Click on it, and here is our version 3.3.0, supposedly educational. If you have a different operating system other than Windows, there should be similar steps. If you run into any problems, let me know, and look out for our next video where we'll start entering data into R. Okay, thanks.